A second tribulation of the defined contribution system that has been allowed to fester is that of portability and leakage. Accounts get lost, and they are difficult to transfer from one job to the next. Some estimates, and EBRI is part of this, has said that between $60 and $100 billion are lost each year from the retirement system from those who leave jobs with less than $5,000 in their account. Our most vulnerable are hurt. And it's not much better for those who have more than $5,000 unless you really like solving Rubik's Cubes. There is such little coordination. It reminds me of my time as lieutenant governor when the state police reported to me, and we were supposed to coordinate with all the first responders whenever we had an emergency. As you can imagine, every county police and fire department had their own communication system, as did every municipality, every university, every community college, every federal agency, FBI, Coast Guard, DEA, ATF. As you know, the lack of first responders communication led to the death of many firefighters on 9/11. What we did in Maryland is put all the dispatchers in a single trailer so they could shout at each other in the confines of a single room, in the single trailer. It was not high tech, but it was somewhat effective. I sure wish we could figure out what the trailer could be for the retirement system. Maybe the answer lies with technology. I am certainly open to that. I'm not claiming that people are dying from this lack of coordination, but they are suffering. Alicia Manel estimates that 25% of all retirement savings are lost because of leakage and lack of portability. A few years ago, EPSA gave the Retirement Clearinghouse an exemption to try to save the accounts under $5,000. To work at maximum efficiency would mean that all the record keepers would have to sign up. Yet all the record keepers have not signed up. Why not? It's as though the FBI and Montgomery Community College are refusing to get in the trailer. It doesn't make any sense. And it's not just the small savers who are frustrated. Even with those with larger amounts have problems. My son-in-law, speaking from my family, again, who is a lawyer, spent 15 hours trying to get his $8,000 worth retirement savings from one employer to the next. This is an extraordinary waste of time. Our friend, David John, described a similar frustration, and he's an expert. In the course of my time at the Department of Labor, I've talked to countless young men and young women who have been in lots of jobs, and they have not transferred their retirement accounts because it's so frustrating. It's just too darn annoying and time consuming. Alicia Manel, of course, has tried to come up with a solution and suggests that all record keepers use similar documents so that we all sing from the same sheet of music. I guess that we can use one college essay, or we can use one transfer document. Good for Alicia, ever so practical. Go Eagles. And if you don't know who the Eagles are, they are the Boston College team. My daughter went to Boston College. Everybody on this call should know who Boston College is. AARP just completed a survey on retirement and found that 99% of respondents said that portability was either very or somewhat important. Clearly, this is a challenge we should solve. So let's create the enterprise to do it, and courage too. Although I do think it's a little funny to talk about courage when 99% of Americans think it's important. So again, I look to you for ideas.